Hello everyone, my name is Zavier Naafi Rahmansyah, and today I'm gonna present about my Physics 1 project, that is Reenactment of the past. So the materials I need to create this video are three image three image from the past, Google Jamboard as the media to analyze the photos, and video editing application. So before we start, I'm gonna explain about the outcomes of this project. The first one is able to develop forward-thinking design based on the understanding of Newton's law of motion. The second one is able to analyze a daily life problem based on the principle of work, energy, and power. There are a big question in this project, that is, why do visionary leaders adapt? And the second one, there is also focus question, that is, how can human analyze transformation based on physics concept and law in a day-to-day life activities? So to answer the first question, which is the big question, we must adapt to the current situation we are faced. Visionary leaders adapt by calculating and creating the new concept of physics based on their current condition or problem occurred. And to answer the second question, a physics must look at every single detail of the object. So human can analyze transformation based on physics concept by looking at the detail about things that currently being analyzed. So we're moving to the first image. As we can see, there is a moving cable car which have tension, normal force, friction force, and also weight. And I have developed my hypothesis, which is if there are anything attached to it, I will be able to analyze the tension, normal force, friction force, weight, and others. The Newton forces applied by this cable car is the first Newton's law, because it only moves when an unbalanced force occurs and moves with constant velocity until an unbalanced force added to the cable car. As we see, the mass of the car is around 200 kilograms and moving at the velocity of around 5 meters per second. If we calculate this using the kinetic energy formula we'll gain the result of 100,000. The potential energy itself, since the height is around 20 meters, and 10 newtons for gravitational pull. So if we calculate this using the potential energy formula, we'll gain the result of 40,000. Moving to the next page. And in this image, since there are several boats, I will only calculate one of the closest boat to the surface, because it will be easier to calculate. And my hypothesis is if the boat move with unbalanced force, I would be able to determine the Newton's law that gonna be applied on this time. So based on my analysis, the boat applied the second Newton law because it have mass and accelerate, and the third law if they move in a phase and decided to stop by a force or something that makes their body react to the condition. The boat mass itself seems around 100 kilograms and moving at the velocity of 17 meters per second. And if we calculate it using the kinetic energy formula, we'll gain the result of 14,450. The potential energy itself, since it does not have height, so it will only be 0. Moving to the next page, and this time I will only explain about the Newton's law applied by me. So when I shot using that rifle, if there is no tension or friction, it will display the perhaps it would display the third Newton's law because of the friction occurs. And I think that's it. Thank you for listening and see you next time.